The Sudanese capital of Khartoum witnessed a fresh wave of violence on Thursday after security forces killed 3 protesters during the latest anti-coup demonstrations. According to reports, Sudanese forces shot dead 3 protesters as thousands of people took to the streets of Khartoum and other cities to denounce the military rule. Security forces fired tear gas and stun grenades as the protesters marched through Khartoum and other neighboring cities to reach the presidential palace.
طلعت لتحقيق التحول الديمقراطي الحقيقي يعني صراحة الثورة السودانية ما أكملت للأهداف اللي هي مرقوا بها 2018. بالتالي مطلوب الحراك السلمي يستمر إلى حين تحقيق أهداف الثورة الشعبية.
This was the first wide-scale protest since Abdullah Hamdok announced his resignation as the country's prime minister. Hamdok was held under house arrest for weeks following the coup before being reinstated in a November 21 deal. The deal for his return was denounced by many in the civilian coalition. The rallies were the latest in a series of mass demonstrations since Sudan's armed forces, led by General Abdel Fattah al-Burhan, staged a power grab on the 25th of October last year. The military coup, which has been internationally condemned, has triggered widespread protests in Sudan. At least 60 people have been killed in military crackdowns since then. The military coup has also derailed Sudan's gradual transition towards full democracy that had started after the April ouster of longtime autocratic ruler Omar al-Bashir in 2019. So here are some of the crucial questions. First, what are the protesters demanding? To start with, they want an end to the ongoing military rule. Secondly, they don't want the military to indulge in any government activities. And third, they want a smooth transition to a civilian rule in the country. Since the coup, at least 60 people have been killed across the country. Even after 2 months, Sudan still has no functioning government. And we earlier spoke to our correspondent Naba Moedin from Khartoum. Take a look.
The situation is very fragile in the country right now, without any future or any indicator of a political solution. Every party, like political parties and military generals and protest blocs, are clinging to their stances, and nobody wants to make any compromisement. So there is a political congestion and a political shock, and the political atmosphere is very shocked and very polarized. The protesters continue in protesting, and they scheduled at least 6 mass demonstrations in January, and they don't want any negotiation with the military. They don't want the military to be in the political scene. The military, they don't want the political powers who share the power with for more than 2 years to be again in a partnership. And also the political powers, they don't want the military. So there is no any kind of compromise or any solution. So people in Sudan are waiting for mediation efforts and waiting for a resolution for this shocked atmosphere and this political scene that seems to be very fragile and very shocking.
WION now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.